Hey, how's it going, everyone? Firstly, I just want to say thank you to anyone watching these videos, also to my 19 sexy and awesome subscribers, and in anyone else who is finding value in these type of videos going over Mullen, because right now it's basically do or die for this company. And we're going to be going over some daily updates, not to mention yesterday updates as well. No news was dropped yesterday, but Mullen had, the overall market had a very good day yesterday. SPY was up. Earnings for this quarter is probably going to be significantly very good for a lot of companies out there. We'll go over Tesla a little bit. It is 8:49 a.m. Mullen. Let's see. Yeah, they did not drop news yet. There's no news dropped yesterday as well. I was going to make a video in the afternoon of yesterday, but I was actually under the weather, and I really don't know what the hell happened. I think some food poisoning or something, but I was on for the morning part, actually. We'll get to that portion really quickly, but no new news on Mullen. According to StockTime, no new SEC filings from Mullen. What else? David Mitchery has not bought any shares. Go figure. Let's double check the market cap on Mullen. Let me just go ahead and see really quickly. Yeah, do not believe StockTime. We got 17.92 mil, according to Robinhood. 17.9 mil, according to Webull. Okay, so inaccurate market cap there. There's one more thing that I do want to show. Where is this really quickly? Hang on. I gotta find it. Here's the charts really quickly. Let me go ahead and add this thing in. Okay, Financial Earning did make a new video. If you believe in Mullen on the fundamental type aspect, I highly recommend watching this video. This video does add a lot of value. Financial Earning is he's long and bullish on Mullen. Me, I cover more so technicals in the charts, but whenever you're dealing with any type of asset in the stock market or the stock market in general, it's always good to look at every side of the argument. Look at what the shorts are saying, the bears. Look at what the bulls are saying. Look at what I'm saying pretty much in the middle right now with Mullen, of where I really stand on things. From a technical point of view, from a trader aspect, Mullen's doing terrible. Fundamentally, if Mullen delivers on all these vans, sure, yeah. I mean, that's awesome, but it's really right now just what's going to end up happening. Let's go over to the charts really quickly. Where are you? So we did that. You get this. Okay. So right now, pre-market, Mullen's up a little bit, but then again, Tesla definitely propelled, and I want to say the EV market's doing extremely well right now. Me personally, I am holding some LCID shares, but that is a whole separate topic out there. The overall market did phenomenal, really, because of Tesla. We had the SPY did it's extremely well yesterday because we had let's go ahead and see really quickly. What was the news yesterday? Zach knew first quarter, something like phenomenon stocks. Finish higher as Q1 earnings impressed. So basically, Q1 earnings across the board, pretty much, hopefully, is going to be good for all companies out there. Apple right now is actually kind of on a technical downtrend. So there's been times where these big mega cap companies like Apple, like Nvidia, last quarter we saw Nvidia rock and roll their earnings a couple months ago. If these big companies can keep rock and roll in the market, and if Mullen's just going to follow the trend up, then that's going to be really good. But anyways, this portion right here was definitely, because the overall market was pretty much rally. And I actually took a day trade yesterday on Mullen in the first portion of the day. And then a little after lunch, around 2 p.m., I just was really sick to my stomach. I had to get off completely. But where are you? Ended up throwing some money at Mullen for a day trade. I honestly thought we were going to push significantly higher. I walked away with a couple $100. That is absolutely nothing. I mean, I walked away with more money than I entered, but yeah. I mean, hey, whatever. Any type of money that I can go ahead, throw at Mullen and take for a day trade, a swing trade, I'll go ahead and take it. I am still holding some Mullen shares currently, and I will hold these Mullen shares that I still have. But if I can go ahead and take a day trade, I'm going to take a day trade. And I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, but I recommend for anyone out there, if you see an opportunity to make money on any type of asset, whether it's through a day trade, a swing trade, or whatever, you'd be stupid not to. You can still hold a position long term and still capitalize on day trading, or swing trading rather, too. But I honestly thought that we had a beautiful breakout. Normally, the type of day trades that I do are actually very quick. But I ended up seeing the moving averages, these EMAs, exponential moving averages, right around, plus the 5-minute candle yesterday was absolutely beautiful for a beautiful breakout. I ended up seeing a great pitchfork setup where you got the 9, the 21, the 48 pretty much making a pitchfork in a way. And we pretty much crossed over the 200 EMA around this time frame. And I'm like, you want to know what? I'm going to watch a little more. I probably honestly really should have entered this period, but we were gaining momentum and I thought we were going to potentially push even higher. The reason why that I felt very confident yesterday in the day trade is really because if we go over to the daily time frame, which we will in a minute, but we pretty much broke down right around lunchtime. And then I ended up exiting my trade once we ended up just not getting over. I believe we were above the R2 yesterday. These pivot levels are updated, but I believe we were over the R2 and we pretty much double topped right above the R2. I honestly was watching this throughout the day. I thought we were going to pretty much have a cup and handle kind of forming, or maybe a round bottom breakout, kind of do something like this. Is what I was kind of really hoping. Then I probably would have entered around this area if we broke above this area for another trade. But we didn't do that. However, Tesla definitely added some momentum, so we really got to see. However, if we go over to the daily time frame, where each one of these candles is one day, I honestly thought yesterday was going to be like this. I honestly thought yesterday was going to be something like this, where we end up pushing all the way to the Keltner channel. It would have been nice yesterday if we actually went to the Keltner channel, which is the middle blue line, because that would have been like a 50% move. Would have definitely made some good gains yesterday in Mullen if that happened. But hey, I am not the almighty God. I'm a small fish in a big sea, just like probably a lot of you all watching. I highly doubt hedge funds are watching my videos. But, yeah, so we got to see if Mullen drops news today. We got to see if Tesla will make Mullen push up. From a technical standpoint, TA, we have a lot of room. We have a RSI of 26, which is, the RSI is pointing up, which is a good sign. But then again, I mean, we can talk about this stuff. The market right now, I'm pretty sure, is rallying. So we may get a good pop on Mullen. Hopefully we do. Hopefully a lot of you all out there can potentially maybe make some money trading today, whether it is in Mullen, outside of Mullen, or whatever. I got some stocks on my watch list today besides Mullen, but like I said, we're just going to have to wait and see. But from a technological point of view, we have a lot of room to play with here. A lot of room. And if we get a sales update, that will be so great. be amazing. But we're really on like the last stand right now. Beyond like anything. All right. Like I said before, please like, subscribe if you find value in this content. Thank you once again for watching these videos. But can Tesla really save Mullen? I don't know. I mean, I want to say, yeah. I want to say that Tesla beating on their having a very well earnings. Tesla definitely has a lot of room on the daily time frame. We're at a RSI of 31. A lot of Tesla bulls are saying we're gonna challenge basically pretty much this entire waterfall here. We're gonna reclaim back to the 170s. Maybe even push even higher. We have a lot of room to push up on Tesla. And if you remember, a couple weeks ago, or rather I should say last or 2 weeks ago, when Tesla basically pretty much fell off a cliff right here, we went from pretty much 170 all the way down to as low as 140. Mullen was definitely hit as well. So if Tesla reclaims all these areas, and if Tesla can somehow push back to the 200s, that is definitely going to propel the EV sector significantly up. And I'm hoping and praying that happens. I actually had some Apple calls a couple months ago, right before NVIDIA's earnings. And I was actually down about 15% on my calls. I had about a little over a week-long calls on Apple. And with NVIDIA's earnings, I ended up walking away with a 35% profit. If NVIDIA had not killed their earnings, I would have probably, my calls would have gone down even more, and I would have taken a loss. So the mega cap companies definitely do propel the small caps significantly, and let's just hope that's pretty much what happens today. Otherwise, take it easy, everyone. It's keeping the faith. Let's just keep the faith. It's not over yet, even though there's a lot of FUD everywhere. But we gotta see what the sales numbers pretty much are on Mullen. There's some talks about Mullen's earnings might be huge. I hope that David does not wait until the earnings to say, hey, we sold all these vehicles. I hope David keeps a promise, and maybe May 1st or May 2nd or whenever. As soon as it's May 1st is on a Wednesday, 2nd is Thursday, 3rd is a Friday. As soon as Mullen gets a revenue update, I'm hoping they post it. I really do. Because if we wait until May 10th to say, hey, we sold all these vehicles, this stock price may be beaten down even more, and that's not going to be good. All right, but we'll see what happens today. Take it easy, everyone.